Hello everyone, my name is Hanish and I'm creating this video just to share some things which are personal and what kind of analysis I have come up with and the reasoning behind it. So, I have been working in the tech space for more than 13 years now, and I have had my share of success where I feel I have done pretty well from where I started. I have the title or the stability that people dream of, but still somehow this doesn't feel enough. I tend to feel lost at most of the time, feeling that I am not enough or there is something that is missing. There is always a chase that's never ending. It's something I'm always running after. And while looking through it, I have started to realize that I am like many others. I'm just surviving, and I'm not actually living this life. So I stopped and I started to ask, where did my years go and where did I lose myself? And why at the age of 35 I feel lost, whereas I should feel stable because that's what the world has defined. So I started to look back into things that have happened and connected dots and realized that I'm not the only one who has been through this. This thing started almost 200 years ago when the Industrial Revolution came. When the Industrial Revolution came, so the world needed factories, and factories needed people who worked like machines. They were predictable, they were uniform and obedient. So the first thing that got impacted was our education system, and it is one of those things that has still stayed the way it was. So the education system was redefined or redesigned. We, or any kid that is born, is, I believe them to be unique, vibrant individuals, but somehow the system chipped away that part of them. They were at loss of choices even before they understood what choice exactly means. So they couldn't decide their hairs and how they look, what clothes they wear, and their hobbies were just standardized. The academic grid followed. So if your passions didn't align with something that could be recorded on a report card, they were called useless. And then all these unique individuals were actually trained to be a herd of sheep, where they each one of them was exactly the same way. They didn't stand out, they were not self-aware, they were just guided by a system who respected only a small portion of human life. uh, Going on to next, the saddest part is that we lost individuality, we lost our character, and we were actually forced to suppress who we truly are. So it, all in all, it created a huge self-doubt, and that doubt, from what I see, tends to spill over in our daily lives. When we see someone else being brave or being different, we tend to judge them. We troll people online or pull others down because deep down we are hurting from our own lack of self awareness. We judge others because we are taught to judge ourselves against a standardized norm. And today, after all those education years, when we walk into a job, the first thing we are asked is, tell me something about yourself. This is a heartbreaking question because the system never worked on us or us as individuals. It worked on a chunk of kids. We were trained for conformity, but the world somehow asks for originality. We are trying to solve the 21st century problems with 19th century mindset. All said, one thing that I feel is a shift is coming. As AI evolves, it will start to handle machine like tasks. People like Elon Musk already talk about universal high income, and where the trap of traditional job might finally break. But it's not about technology, it's about getting our time back. It's an opportunity to stop surviving and start thriving. When I look at my 4-year-old, I refuse to make him go through the same grinder. I feel he needs protection from the traditional norms, and I should actually let him experience stuff without any return on investment, because learning, growing, and experiences, these are the main takeaways of life for me. And if you feel lost too, just try and remember it's not your fault, it's the system that has failed you. Life is a beautiful journey, and the moment you start looking for yourself, life becomes much more than just a paycheck. And if this resonates with you, I would request you to spend 5 minutes today to do something that has no ROI, something that you may used to do as a kid. If you don't remember, just try and recall or try something. And if you're comfortable, leave a comment in the video, and let's start claiming our individuality one piece at a time. Thank you.